Dear student, in this chapter we have three electric elements. The first one is resistor or pure resistor. The second one is pure inductor. The third one is a pure capacitor. Each one of these elements has special characteristics or special properties. For example, if we connect the resistor or pure resistor with an AC source, current will flow through the resistor and a difference voltage will appear between the two terminals of the resistor. If a circuit consists of resistor and inductor, this circuit called RL circuit. And if it consists of resistor and capacitor, this circuit called RC circuit. Of course, these two circuits represent a preface for connect three elements together, like R and L and C, therefore called RLC circuit. This component, or the first device in this chapter, is the pure resistor. When we connect the pure resistor with AC power, there is a current will flow and pass through the resistor, and the voltage or difference voltage between the two terminals of the resistor. Here Vs, voltage of the source, and here current I sub R, the current flow through R. Now, can we find the relation of I or the relation of V? Of course we can. I sub R equal I maximum times sine omega t, where I is the maximum value of the current and omega equal to pi f. It's called angular frequency. While VR equal V maximum times sine omega t. Therefore, we say the current that passes through the resistor R and the voltage between the two terminals are in phase. I and V in phase. I and V in phase, that means phi, the phase angle, this means the phase angle is equal 0. Now we mentioned that. What's the meaning of pure resistor? Pure resistor means absent of inductance. Now we want to draw the phasor of the circuit. How? At the first, let us draw the waves. If the current starts from this point, increasing, then decreasing, like this. This is I. The voltage starts from the same point, but we draw it greater than I. This is V sub R and I sub R. If this is I or V. Now, to draw the phasor for I and V, if I represented by this arrow, this is I, this is the current, it makes an angle with the x-axis. We draw V as a row like this, V sub r, this I sub r. The angle between I and R is equal to 0. This is the phasor of a pure R. Now, if we replace the resistor by inductor, pure inductor. Of course, pure inductor mean absent of resistor. Okay. Now, in this case, we can say that voltage leads current by an angle of 90 degrees. The voltage leads the current. Or we can say the current lag by an angle of 90 degrees. And we can also find the relation of IL and VL. How? This is by graphic and also by mathematics. Coil, pure inductor, connected with a voltage source like this. This is the coil inductor or pure inductor. Connect with the voltage of AC. We can also find the relation of I sub L equal I max times sine omega t, while V sub L equal V max dot sine omega t plus pi over 2. Therefore, we said that V leads I by an angle of pi over 2. Or we can say I is lagging by an angle of pi over 2. And to find the phasor, can also if I begin from here, this is I sub L, V is leading, it will begin from here, V. Now, this dotted line, this distance represent pi over 2. And in phasor like this is